Please wait a few moments as we will start soon.
Yeah, that. I can't cut this out of the video, so hi podcast. What do you need a second for? What? Yeah. I asked if you were ready. Goddammit, you're not ready.
Not yet.
Then why would you say yes? I can't cut this out.
I know, that's what's funny.
This is a podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the sign says, welcome to the Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast. My name is... Oh. Wait a second.
My name is... Oh. Hold on, we gotta point the
Yeah,
mic.
no, that's what I was about to say.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the sign says, welcome to the Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast. My name is Ohio Man, and that right in front of me there is Dale Wolfhard 14.
Howdy.
Today we have some topics here, and we will discuss them, and I don't know what they are, and only Dale does. So, that's going to be a chance. That's going to be a first. We are doing this in the brand new. Let's do a quick tour real quick. We'll sidetrack off the podcast real quick. We have made a room in Minecraft for the podcast, and we will be using this specifically for the podcast. This is the Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast HQ, so just want to do a quick little tour of that real quick, and we are going to come back here and get right back in the chair. So, welcome to the Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast. Dale, start us off with the topic.
So I wanted to continue harping on the new podcast HQ. So we built this over the last handful of days. He built this. I didn't do
I built this in like 30
thing,
minutes.
but it is on my world, so I do own the property. Just saying. Anyway, no, I'm kidding. So we've got our own little setups here. We've got two chairs to the left. We've got a chair to the left and the right of both of us.
Yes, we do.
Those will be for guests if we happen to have any guests, because they will have Minecraft, because that's how that works.
Yes, because everyone has Minecraft these days.
And if they don't, then that's kind of a problem.
Yeah, that's their problem.
So the reason that we did this, the reason that I would have recommended this even if Ohio didn't start doing it on its own, is the fact that the last handful of podcasts have been kind of iffy, and part of the reason that a podcast
with a train horn blare.
yeah.
That was my bad. I could have not done that, but
the technical difficulties one, which actually was mostly because of things outside of the game. GTA Online moments that are actually the Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast. That was one of our worst episodes because we just played GTA instead of actually like talking and doing a podcast. So, because of that, I decided that we needed to stop actively playing games while doing a podcast. How the goons can just play RuneScape and Rust while they're making a podcast, I don't know, because we can't pay attention like that.
Yeah, no.
So, because we can't pay attention
couldn't even play
like that, we just
Train
decided
Simulator,
that...
Like, that's a problem.
No, and that's a huge problem. So what I decided is that we would just kind of be looking at each other in Minecraft as if we were actually, like, in a room making a podcast. Be very careful where you look, Ohio.
Oh well. I do.
This is in the same world as Jackson. This is in the Jackson world that we did a tour of a good while back. And Ohio recently made a video on it himself, if you want to check that out. But okay, Ohio, you're losing us here.
ADHD.
You're literally doing the thing that you were supposed to not do. That's the whole reason that we were doing this, is so you wouldn't do that. And here you are, doing that. So,
You have been
we've got a few other HQ... Oh, no. Oh. Hold on. We have a few other HQ locations in the area that I think you guys would like. Every once in a while, maybe we could do a sort of we have a campfire on a roof of this building, so it's definitely possible that we could end up kind of making... Why is that extended? There we go. Much better. Anyway, yeah, so we decided to make podcast HQs and just kind of have
there's like 3
various places that we would record. There could be more. We could do this in other games. We could sit by a campfire in Red Dead. We could gamble in GTA.
I like it good.
There are ideas that we have. Yeah, and I think Minecraft is a pretty good, reliable game for a podcast.
Yeah, because almost everyone has it, so...
Yeah. And you can also kind of sit and watch the time go by.
Yeah.
You can watch the day and night cycle.
I can't.
Yeah, I have a nice view of the corn.
I have a nice view of my hotel.
Hotel.
That is so conveniently shaped.
Very, very conveniently shaped. Sir, get in your chair.
Sir.
Get in the electric chair, boy.
Anyhow.
Chris Hansen, Dateline NBC. Have a seat. So do you what? Let me ask you first before we get into some of the things that I have prepared. What have you been up to lately? What have you done anything interesting as of late?
In real life or in the game? Because in the game I've been grinding Minecraft and making an underground world.
That technically that's also in real life, but what have you been doing outside of Minecraft?
I go to the bowling alley every week now, and I go watch NASCAR races like a Chad.
Wow, y'all can afford to go to fucking bowling every week?
I don't actually bowl. I just sit there and like eat food.
What? I love bowling.
I don't like spending the money.
Sometimes it's super weird how my bowling skill works. That some days I will just absolutely fucking crush the competition, and other days I will be bottom of the fucking leaderboard, gutter ball after gutter ball. It's really weird, honestly. Not exactly sure why that is the way that it is.
I'm okay at bowling. I'm not.
I am wildly inconsistent, and I don't exactly know why. But it's cool that you go bowling every week. I don't do anything every week.
Like I said, I don't go bowling.
Go to work and go to school.
I don't go bowling. Like I said, I
You
literally
should,
just.
though.
I mean, I
That would be
could.
so much
I just
cooler.
hang out and
You should.
watching NASCAR races.
But granted, also, the food at bowling alleys is great.
Yeah. I guess. I mean, food anywhere could be great. Food anywhere could be bad. It really doesn't matter. Some restaurants are good. You know, food at restaurants is good, but, you know, I mean, there's places like fucking Denny's, so, like, what are you gonna do?
I love concession stand food. Like ballpark food and shit. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
I love going to, like, local baseball games and eating the chicken tenders because they slap so fucking hard.
Yeah. It's always good,
I
yes.
could not think of anything better.
Yeah.
And then there's Coors Field has these
Coors?
these soft pretzels. Yeah, Coors Field.
I know, Coors. They have Coors beer?
They probably have it in spades. But they have these pretzels, and it's one, like, big, long, soft pretzel, and it comes with Parmesan on it and butter, and it is, oh my god, I haven't had it since, like, 2018, but I can still picture the taste. So good. I've had a couple of interesting situations at baseball games, actually.
Yeah?
At Nationals Park in D.C., I was dared by a vendor to just hold my hand in the ice, in their little, like, ice thing. They just had, like, a tub of ice, and I just, like, sat there with my hand in the ice for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't remember why this happened or what the deal with it was, but we did do it, and it was pretty funny. I missed multiple home runs.
Okay.
Over time, I've missed quite a few. I went to a Rockies Nationals game in Nationals Park, and the Rockies hit a grand slam, and I didn't even notice.
Wow.
I wasn't paying attention. I was doing something else. I know, it's so sad.
One time.
I went to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
One time when I went to Indians, I think they were playing the Rangers game, or playing the Rangers, and we were out in left field.
There you go.
By where the old betting or pitching things used to be.
The bullpen?
The bullpen. And,
oh, yeah, because a lot of them have him out in the outfield.
Yeah, no, they changed it. But
Coors Field has it in the outfield.
Yeah. Well, it was in left field, and they changed it. I think it still is. It's not,
They might have one in left field, and, like, the other, and, like, the home teams is just in, like, on the field and behind the foul line.
Anyhow, somebody hit a home run to us, and Mom was just getting up to go somewhere to get food or something. And I was young, and everyone went and jumped up, and she got nachos with nacho cheese and stuff.
That's funny.
Oh, it was hilarious.
What else has happened? I missed Matt Holliday hitting a home run for the Rockies, one of his in his last season.
Mm-hmm.
I went to one game. The last Rockies game I went to was in 2018, and it was a Rockies-Dodgers game. I think Clayton Kershaw was pitching for the Dodgers, and I don't fucking know who was pitching for the Rockies, but he probably isn't on the team anymore.
Yeah.
Let's be honest here. I can go on a whole nother rant about that, actually, and I will later, but not right now. But that game, it was a 90s night, so I got a cool T-shirt that Tupac wore for some reason.
Oh, okay.
Like it was a little like promotion where they had as a rapper who died in fucking 1998 or something.
Oh, I don't listen to rap.
When I did, I liked him, but it's a cool shirt. It says it's a Rocky shirt. It's a white shirt, and then it has a box, and inside the box it says "Catch the Fever," and it's got a little Colorado Rockies logo. It's really cool. I actually really like it. It's worn all this shit. Like the graphic is like really faded.
Yeah.
It's not in the best shape. It is not in the best shape of its life. Tell you what. But that was a good game. I'm almost certain the Rockies lost. They always do. Especially against the Dodgers. Jesus. I went to another Dodgers-Rockies game back in probably like 2016. We got free club seating.
Wow.
Because somebody was giving it out. And we happened to be at the right place at the right time. So me, my friend, and his dad got club seating for free.
That's pretty good.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, I've never gotten good seats like that. I mean, the best seats I've ever gotten were like, well, it depends. It really depends on what you like. And what kind of eat, like.
Yeah.
Some people like.
Because on one hand, it's nice to be up at the front. You know, on one hand, it's nice to kind of be up by home plate. You get to see the batters better. You get to see the players better in general.
Yeah, but most
people be kind of a little more of a part of the action. But the outfield seating gives you the opportunity to catch a home run.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I like.
Cool. I saw one video where a girl caught the home run. Yeah, it was either the last home run of some guy's career, and it was a walk-off grand slam.
Nice.
So like catching that would be, I don't remember. I'd have to look at the video again and sift through that and figure it out. But yeah, that's fair. Me neither. I need to go to a baseball game again. I went to a couple of local games at the in the draft league. Out by my dad's, we're, I don't know, maybe like an hour out from Frederick, Maryland. So we like to go to Frederick Keys games. And now they're a part of the draft league. When we started going, they were a Class A team, but now they're a draft league team. Along with the West Virginia Black Bears, which I really want a hat from. I'll probably end up getting one. I've been spending a lot of money lately, though, so I should probably like stop doing that.
Yeah, you should stop doing because you'll end up in where I am. We'll get to that too.
But one of the Keys games I went to, we went to 3 in a row. Like every day, 3 days in a row.
Wow.
And one of them was a Sunday, so I was wearing my Busch Beer pit shirt, my Kevin Harvick pit shirt. And one of the bullpen players walked up to me while I was out playing catch with my nephew, and he said, "Hey, nice shirt." And I thought that was wild to hear from a baseball player. I have his signature on a baseball. His name is Peyton Zabel. I don't think he got drafted, unfortunately. I'm not sure what he's up to now, but hopefully he's doing alright.
Somewhere in buttfuck nowhere.
Because I got my shirt complimented by him, and that would be fucking awesome if he ended up being a major league player.
Bro, I was gonna be like, hey, remember this shirt?
I'm gonna show up, he's gonna be like, hey, it's you! I remember that shirt!
You and your tight-ass shirt that probably doesn't fit you anymore, so it's probably, like, suffocating you, and you're just squeezing out of it like the Michelin tire man.
It's too big, it's too big for me now, so...
oh, it's too big?
Honestly, I'm
That's
not
weird.
sure if I'm...
All
of my shirts are... A lot of my I don't know, or I do know, it was like in July.
Oh, so you shrunk, huh?
I lost weight, is what I did.
Yeah, whatever you want to call it.
I have lost I've lost like 30 pounds.
Yeah.
Probably close to like 25. But, I don't know, I need to go to another baseball game. I'm going to soon, I'm hoping. I want to go sometime with Murph to a Rockies game now that I like have money and can afford to do things. I think that'd be really cool. Because I need to go again. It's been too long.
Yeah.
I miss Rockies games. Although the Rockies fucking suck now. It's time for my racial tirade about the Rockies. So, last year we traded Nolan Arenado to the Cardinals. Not for $50 million, but along with, or was it? No, it was $500 million. Was it? Okay, now I have to fact check because 550 is very different.
Yeah, $500 million is definitely not what it was. It's probably
So
50.
we traded Nolan Arenado and millions of dollars to the Cardinals in exchange for 5 prospects, one of which I have ever even heard of, and it's been a year since the trade. Only one of them actually are on the team, and they're just a pretty mediocre relief pitcher. So it's incredibly disappointing, and I'm still extremely upset about that trade. But at the same time, I think Nolan Arenado probably really wanted to be traded because the Rockies suck, and Nolan Arenado probably wants a championship, and he's not gonna get that here. That's for damn sure.
The Indians
so
traded
I can't really.
With no one. And pleased no one.
And pleased absolutely no one. Yeah, it's pretty sad.
It is
that is very sad. My team might have never won a World Series, but at least we didn't change our name because it was racist.
It's not.
To no one.
To no one.
So,
yeah.
There's that at least. It was $50 million. In exchange for Austin Gomber, Mateo Gill, Tony Losi, Eulerus Montero, and Jake Somers. I've only heard of Austin Gomber. And when I looked at him, I wasn't even sure why I had heard of him. So, there's that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really fucking sad. Only one of those players even has a Wikipedia page. The rest are just listed under. Below is a partial list of minor league baseball players for the Colorado Rockies. So, it's really sad. Because Nolan Arenado is such an incredibly good player, and the Rockies have just become a feeder team for the rest of the league. We just give other people good players. That's what we do. We say, hey, we built up this really good shortstop. His name's Trevor Story. Do you want him? And then Boston goes, yeah, we want him. And then Boston takes him. Actually, no, Trevor Story signed with them. Again, probably because the Rockies suck. But we have Chris Bryant now, who won the World Series with the Cubs in 2016. And he's playing left field for some reason instead of third base. I don't know what's up with that. I guess it's not like our third baseman is better, but I suppose maybe we just had a big gap in our left fielder, and so they just decided, what if we just throw Chris Bryant at it? And the Rockies went, yeah, let's do that. So, I don't know what the deal is with that one, but whatever. Seems like that's the way it is. So, I don't know. We got some... I mean, my faith in the Rockies organization is dwindling. My faith in the Toronto Blue Jays is going up, though. Toronto is kicking ass. Their fucking roster is stacked. And I'm really excited to see what they do with the next years. I wish they would have won a World Series in 2015 with Troy Tulowitzki. Fuck you, Kansas City.
Yes, agreed. Fuck
well.
you, Kansas City.
I hate the Royals.
I think we all do.
I just hate him because Tulo was traded to the Blue Jays, and then I liked the Blue Jays because he was on the Blue Jays, and then they went to the ALCS, got beat by the Royals, and then the Royals won the World Series, and I was like, God damn it, why couldn't it have been the Blue Jays? I want Tulo to have a goddamn ring. Damn it. Didn't happen. He retired in, like, 2019 as a Yankee because he's a fucking Yankee, I guess.
Fucking Yankee.
Just like Ohio here, he's a fucking Yanker.
No. I hate the Yankees.
You're a Yankee.
Anyhow.
Everyone hates the Yankees. Everyone hates the Yankees, but everyone loves Derek Jeter.
I don't know.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, I don't care.
That's better than disliking him, I suppose.
Sure.
Yeah, Sure, bud.
Sure, bud. Yeah, okay, bud.
So,
Bud.
I don't know. We'll see us,
I
I guess.
told, but they will fart as slow as... Oh.
That was horrible.
Awful. God awful. Anyhow, what else do we got here?
When's the last time you've been to a baseball game? It's been a long time.
It's been a while. Actually, it hasn't. I was at the last game in the Indians. They played the Red Sox and creamed them. Cream pie.
Yep, never seen that before. I've never been to a game where the Rockies won.
Oh, really?
Actually, they
I've
might have
never
won
been
that
to a game where
Nationals
the
game.
Indians lost.
Well, fuck you, because the Indians aren't even that good of a team.
Fuck you, because I've been to a shit ton of games, so...
I haven't. I've only been to a few.
Yeah. Yeah, they beat, I went to 2 games last year. They beat the Red Sox, and then they beat the... Well, no, they beat the Red Sox the second time. They played... Who did they play the first time? And beat the, Honky Tonk Time Machine.
They beat the Honky Tonks, let's go.
They beat the Texas Honky Tonks.
Oh.
The Oklahoma
The
City
San Antonio Honky Tonks.
No, the Oklahoma Honky Tonks. How about that? If there was a team for Oklahoma City, the Oklahoma Honky Tonks.
They have a minor league team, actually.
That's so cool.
I believe they're the Oklahoma City Dodgers.
That is super cool.
So, no, it's really not.
Oh, yeah, that is just so cool. Anyhow, yeah, they beat the Red Sox and the... God damn it, why can't I think?
It's because you're in Ohio.
They beat the...
Yeah, it's the Oklahoma City Dodgers.
Oh, I can't
They're a minor league affiliate of the Dodgers. Oh, Lord.
Oh, well. Yeah, they beat, whoever. They beat people.
They beat some dude. I don't
They
know,
beat
man.
I don't know. I literally can't remember. The Nickelodeon. Anyhow.
Hey, yo. That was close to a thing.
What? No, it wasn't. It wasn't even close to you.
Nope, it
Anyhow.
wasn't.
Time for...
I have three games on my baseball games I've been to since September of 2018, and they were all losses.
That's a bummer.
I haven't updated it, though.
How about that NASCAR race at COTA? Let's talk about that.
That is one of the greatest finishes in NASCAR history.
It was amazing. I was angry that Allmendinger and freaking...
Yeah, my
got
fantasy
dinged off the
could've used
track,
it,
but other than that...
Yeah... That was just extremely cool. Let's go over how that affected our little
yes, so we have a NASCAR league.
We participate in fantasy.
Yes. Fantasy. I am currently losing.
Yeah, let's go, baby.
So since right now I am in last.
Backed out of it. Ow.
And you are third.
Third.
And there are 2 people ahead of us, so... and I am the last person. There's only 4 people in the league, so I have 130 points. Dale, you have 147. The guy ahead of you has 157, and the guy ahead of him is 179.
Oof. So, what was your,
So my starters were AJ Allmendinger, Chase Elliott, Kyle Larson, Alex Bowman, and Austin Cindric. Allmendinger and Cindric got taken out.
Mm-hmm.
Bowman was there. I don't know where the hell Larson was, and I'm pretty sure Chase Elliott finished. I don't know. I don't know what I...
It should say. It's supposed to say, at least.
I don't know. I'm too lazy to figure it out. I'm a little angry for my,
AJ Allmendinger finished 33rd. So, in the featured matchups, let's take a look at what ones did you pick, right? Yep, I picked Elliott. He got 4th. Allmendinger got 33rd. Larson got 29th, and Byron got 12th, so I guessed wrong there. Austin Cindric placed 8th, and Truex placed 7th.
Oh my
so I was
God.
1 off. And Denny Hamlin beat Kyle Busch in 18th as opposed to 28th. So I didn't do horribly, but I didn't do great either.
Yeah.
I had Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Denny Hamlin, AJ Allmendinger, and Alex Bowman in my starters. And then I had Cindric in the garage. And
I
think Cindric might have placed the best. Or no, Bowman. I don't know where Bowman placed, actually. I wish it would tell me.
I mean, all the picks that I had were good up until the end of stage 3, so yeah. But yeah.
Here we go, Ross Chastain, Alex Bowman, Chase Elliott, Christopher Bell.
And that Atlanta race was pretty crazy, too. I don't believe we've covered that on the podcast since the last podcast we did was for Daytona, right?
It might have been.
It very well might have been.
Well, actually, I can literally check.
That's
what
I
Guns
was
Galore, which was not Guns Galore. That's a different thing. It was related to guns, though. Our favorite guns. 13 days ago, so like about 2 weeks.
Oh, so literally just before Atlanta.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright. Well, yeah, Atlanta was good, too.
I didn't see the finish.
Gregson got spun out. He spun himself out on lap 15 or something.
He literally just ran out of talent and fucking died. It's pretty funny, honestly.
He did so good on the Atlanta race, or the Xfinity race. I think he finished 4th? Yeah. I think he finished 4th. So he's had like a bunch of top 5s. Right? He finished 4th, right? Or did he get wrecked?
Who?
Gregson.
Probably got wrecked.
I don't remember now.
You mean this race?
Xfinity.
Oh, I have no fucking clue.
No, he has 5 top 5s. Yeah, no, he got it.
Hey, got it! Mikey! Sorry.
Anyhow, what else do we have?
More NASCAR announcer shit. Let me see how far we are along. 28 minutes. Okay, we need to push that topic a little bit farther. Denny Hamlin was the only one that varied on our list. Because I had Denny Hamlin, you didn't. I had Cindric in the garage, you had him running. Which means your garage was the only person that differed from my list. So who was in your garage again?
Ryan Blaney. He was sitting on the pole, so I figured...
Ryan Blaney. Oh, that's fair. Where did he place?
I don't know. He's probably the only reason I got decent points.
For some reason it said he placed first, but I know that's false.
That wasn't qualifying. He did get the most for points, though. So he did give me the most points.
Nice. Oh, here we go. Starters. Kyle Larson finished 29th. That one didn't do very well. Chase Elliott finished 4th. That was my... Bowman was my best finish, 2nd. Hamlin placed 18th. He didn't do great. Allmendinger got 33rd. He didn't do great either. Neither did Kyle Larson. So overall, I had a guess of Elliott, Bowman, and Cindric. Those are the only 3 guys that got top 10s. The rest all did not do very good. So,
I don't think I got
it
any
is
points for Ryan
important
Blaney,
to
though,
note.
because I'm pretty sure you have to physically swap them out in the race. I don't think I did. I didn't.
I got 32 points for Cindric. 40, or maybe that's how many points he got. That might be how many points he got. Hold on, how do I know how many points I got? Driver stats?
Results.
Results.
Roster.
No. League? Nope. I don't know.
Okay, so for AJ Allmendinger, I got 4 points. Yay. For Chase Elliott, I got 37. Ooh. For Larson, I got 14. For Bowman, I got 43. And for Cindric, I got 32. Ryan Blaney would have got me 47 points, so I could have switched him out for Allmendinger, but I literally couldn't have because it was the end of the stage.
I think that's just how many points he got, like, in the race.
Yeah, but since he was on my thing, that's how many points I got for him, so.
Does this add up? Hold on. 14 plus 37 plus 29 plus 4 plus 43. That's 120 Savion points. But I have 147, which means it did count. What's his name? Cindric plus 32. No, it's 159. Wait, how does that work then?
Alright, done doing math. Next.
That was I was using your calculator, so. To be fair, I wasn't really doing math. Oh, I can see everyone's thing. Well,
Ew.
I can see. Big T picked Hamlin, Larson, Harvick, Elliott, Chastain, and Briscoe in the garage.
Okay.
So that's how he led. Because
he had Ross Chastain.
Oh, that's true. He did have Ross Chastain. Oh, that's the kicker there. Briscoe finished 30th, so that's probably good. He stayed in his garage. Elliott finished 4th. Harvick was actually a pretty good pick with 11th. Larson and Hamlin were bad picks, though, at 18th and 29th.
He said he picked Hamlin because of nice PJs.
That's
he said you shouldn't have picked him.
Oh, what were his? Let's see. His featured matchups. He picked Chase Elliott as opposed to AJ Allmendinger, so he won that one. He picked Kyle Larson instead of Byron. He lost that one. Picked Truex instead of Cindric, so he won that one. And Hamlin instead of Busch, so he won that one.
I didn't win very many.
You just answered. You didn't win a whole lot. That's why you're in last.
Yeah.
Actually, you didn't win any of them. You lost all of the featured matchups.
Anyhow, what else do we
I'm
have?
not sure how you did that bad, actually, because, I mean, you got Elliott, Bowman,
I had
and
good
Cindric
picks, they just got
placed
wrecked
well.
and shit.
Well, because, like, the
Cindric
kickers
spun
for
out.
you were Allmendinger and Larson.
Allmendinger hit Bowman and went crazy.
I had Larson, and I had Allmendinger.
Chase,
but I also had Denny Hamlin, who did worse, so I'm not sure how I have less points. Oh, that's how I have less points, because of the pick 10s. Or the 10 points. Featured matches.
Yeah.
That's how I got more points. Okay, I see now. So yeah, those points are accurate.
I did tell him though. I said it's a red course. Anything could happen, and anything happened. So.
I do like that I can pick any driver. That's kind of nice. Because when I used to play fantasy, NASCAR fantasy, the way it would work is I would have to pick. I'd have like a certain amount of points I can spend, or So the better a driver is, the more likely they are to win, the more points they cost, and so you'd have to pick a couple kind of field fillers. You'd have to pick some drivers that aren't fucking aces, whereas in this I'm able to just pick whoever I think is the most likely to win.
But you can only use them a certain amount of times.
Oops. Oh, fuck.
only use them 10 times.
I can only use them 10 times a season. Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck myself over with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna pick like the same drivers 10 times, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck, I can't use them anymore. So then they're gonna win every race after that. I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm not looking forward to that. But I think it's cool that we have this little fantasy league. I think it's cool we start like participating in actual NASCAR.
Oh yeah. Now that we're
Like,
actually in the.
Yep. Exactly. I should do that with baseball. I should join my dad's fantasy league.
Yeah, maybe.
If I can find a way to do that, I will, because I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Alright, what else we got? NASCAR, baseball. What are we going to talk about?
We've covered some important
We
things.
covered sports. Now that, thank you for listening to the sports section of This Should Have Been a Cowboy podcast.
Now we move on to sporting goods.
Sporting goods, my friend.
So I went back to Big R. I don't know if I actually talked about Big R on the last podcast.
I
so
know,
I'll go
I've
ahead and
talked
bring
about
that
Big
up
Iron
today.
before in a few or 2 episodes.
Big R.
Big Iron. I remember when we were driving around in Crew 2 and up near El Paso. Singing Mario
Yes, I
Kart songs.
do remember that. I also remember
Yes, we
that.
should do that again.
Nice.
That was actually the second podcast, I believe.
Third.
Third podcast, I believe.
And we didn't. Oh yeah, we did go there. Never mind.
Yes, we did. That's what we were
I'm
doing.
wrong. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I went to Big R again, like I said. I got a few things. I mean, I don't know if I've said it on the podcast, so I'm just gonna go ahead and say it in total, because I have it written down as a topic, so I probably could talk about it before. Nice. Alright, so I went to a place called Big R Stores in Evergreen, Colorado. They're basically like a big ranch supply store. They got Western apparel, they got guns, they got all sorts of cool shit. So
yeah.
I went there once because I wanted to look for an Ariat hat, which I still haven't found.
Like
actually.
a cowboy hat
I still don't
or
have it.
like a regular hat?
Oh, I'll get to that. But yeah, I just wanted a baseball cap. It was a really nice hat, but they didn't have it. So I just ended up kind of sifting through, and I ended up going home in a pair of George Strait Cowboy Cut Wranglers, which are really nice. They're probably my favorite pair of jeans. These things are mint.
Actively wearing them right now.
I am, yeah, right now. They're really dark too. I like dark denim. Usually it's either stonewash or like a dark navy blue.
Yeah.
That's usually what I prefer. Kind of a blackish blue.
Okay.
I find that funny because I feel like you would care very deeply about your physical appearance.
I do.
Seeing as... Oh. Anyway. So... I got the... So I picked up the George Strait jeans after a long debate as to whether or not I should get those or a pair of Ariats that were probably the best color of denim I've ever seen, but they're like $60. And I was like, I don't know about that one. So
Yeah.
actually, they're closer to 70. Still haven't bought them, but I do still kind of want them. And I don't have school tomorrow, so I might be spending $60 tomorrow if I still have any money. I don't even know, honestly, but I don't really care. Don't have it, I don't have it, whatever. I walked to the other side of the store, and this is the sporting goods section. And something caught my eye.
Okay.
A. Smith and Wesson.
Smith & Wesson.
M&P.
MP.
15. So I walked through the store. I walked up to that and went, I can afford that. With my next paycheck, I will have more than $772.
Why is it so much?
Because it's an AR-15. That's actually pretty cheap. I remember when I couldn't find those for less than $900.
I remember when I could find them for less than 500.
I don't. Because my family weren't into guns when guns were cheap. So.
Oh, well, that's your problem.
Yeah, it is. I know. So, I went home with those cowboy cuts, and I was like, "Hey, Ma."
Hey, yo, Ma, where you at?
Ma,
Hey,
there's a weird fucking cat outside. Things looks like fucking grandma, the thing. Anyway.
Grandma.
We went back that Thursday. Because I had the day off. And I went home with an AR-15. Yeah. So I have one now.
Yeah.
I have a lot of plans for it. It came with the Camirado compliant 10-round mag.
Cringe! Can I be the first to say cringe?
Yes, you can. Nice. What are you doing?
I'm doing
Stop.
construction.
Is that how it works in Ohio? Because that explains a lot.
Yeah.
So, I have a lot of plans for it. Already, I have bought a new magazine. I have a 30-round looking magazine.
Wow, you're so cool. You're so cool.
Beware, Colorado authorities.
Be aware,
It is
it
a
looks like he
15-round
has
magazine.
more, but he doesn't.
Yep. It's a 15-round magazine. And then I also bought a Magpul MOE grip because I wasn't a huge fan of the feeling of the mil-spec grip,
see,
which is
I'm a
odd
big-
because I like everything
big,
mil-spec, but
I'm a big Picatinny guy, so yeah.
that was not relevant.
I don't care.
I was talking about the pistol grip,
Not
the handguard.
You didn't get to tip the butt yet.
No, I'm starting
You're
at
starting butt
butt.
to tip.
Actually,
I don't like that. I like tip the
well,
butt.
actually, I started with the magazine. That's all I got. So
we're going foot to butt to tip.
right foot to left foot.
Okay.
But I have some plans for this thing. I want to buy a new upper receiver, probably from Palmetto State Armory. It's going to be a full 20-inch receiver, with the carry handle, full bow carry group, and all that stuff. Stop doing that.
No,
Stop.
I love
Stop.
Palmetto State Armory, and I really want their stuff, and I think it's...
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to get a new... eventually I'm going to get that wood furniture kit, so I'm going to have a new grip, stock, and
it's all going to be wood.
Minty. Because I'm a big fan of wood, in case you haven't noticed. Since 2017, I've been a big fan of wood.
You love wood. Yeah, I like that.
So,
I'm a big synthetic guy. I mean, I like wood, but when it comes down to what's more effective, I just see synthetic stuff as more effective, and wear and tear and stuff.
Effective isn't really the best way of putting it. I think
durable,
more sustainable is probably the best way of putting it. It will last you longer if you actually hunt. But obviously, wood stock on an AR-15 means absolutely nothing.
It just looks fuck ugly, that's what it looks like.
Oh, it looks so fucking ugly. I don't know what you're talking about.
Doesn't. Not on an AR-15, bro. It has to be black, dude.
Shout out to all of my Fallout New Vegas fans.
Nobody.
Yeah, that series gets no fucking views.
0. I didn't even actually.
But Fallout New Vegas slaps. And the service rifle in Fallout New Vegas also
I did
slaps.
watch it, and I did see that M16 that you have or whatever it is, and it looks fuck ugly.
Oh, it's so good.
It looks fuck ugly.
Well, that's
That
your
should
own
be
problem.
polymer.
Just wait until you get an AR-10 and I get to make fun of it because you have no rights.
Cause it's gonna be better than your rifle in every single way, shape, and form. In terms of ballistics, durability, and everything. Yeah, my bad. Whoops. Whoops.
We'll start
Sorry,
with
I'm
ballistics.
out of place. We'll start with
Don't
ballistics.
care about ballistics.
We'll start with ballistics, where oh, by the way, that's like one of the most important things.
Ballistics don't matter when you're mag dumping into trash.
Oh, but I don't buy things for mag dumping into trash. I buy things for precision and accuracy and for effectiveness.
To shoot at 50 yards.
To shoot at 100, I'll have you know.
At best.
At best, at least 100. Dale, you've never even seen 100 yards. The rounds.
What?
The rounds,
I have been in a plane. I don't know what you're talking about.
The rounds you shoot, I've never even seen 100 yards.
That's probably more accurate. I don't honestly know how far 100 yards is, so I can't really tell.
Wow.
I have zero understanding of how far a yard is.
Well, it's from my house to the street, usually.
Jesus. Wait, no, that's only 1 yard. No, it's really fucking short. Jesus.
I mean,
anyway,
my yard's not that small.
But,
anyhow.
So yeah, no, I'm really happy with it.
1 yard
Ohio
is
still hasn't managed to go out and buy a gun.
Yeah, so
They're lacking.
The financial problems that we were talking about earlier, I had to pay for some, you know, school stuff, and I still have to pay for some more school stuff. So, yeah, financially, I only have like, I don't know if I should disclose how much money I have right now.
Literally, no one cares.
In terms of money that I have right now to spend, that I would be willing to spend, I have 1,200. Now subtract what I need to spend. I'll probably have after that around 800. Okay.
$5. 800. See, that could buy you
that could
my
buy
AR,
me something.
and then you...
But I want to wait a little bit more, and I'm gonna get myself a good old AR-10. And I'll be
yeah, I mean, I'll probably end up
sitting
getting
pretty.
an AR-10 eventually, but
I'll be sitting pretty with a nice full
right
Picatinny AR-10 there with a 20 or 22-inch barrel. Because I am a second for
good luck finding
barrel.
a full Picatinny. It's all M-lock, man.
And honestly, I'm fine with that. As long as there's Picatinny.
I'm not. I'm absolutely
not. As long as
not.
there's Picatinny on the top where I can mount a scope and on, like, the front, so that if I need to mount anything up there. Because honestly,
M-lock
you can
is
mount,
gay,
and
if you like M-lock, you're gay.
Well, no, it's easy
Just
to
gonna
hold.
tell you.
I know why M-lock is the way it is. It's like painful.
It's easy to hold. It's all easy to hold.
No. Technically, if you're C-clamping the shit out of a fucking Picatinny, you're killing your hand.
Yeah, well, don't be a little gay tactical operator and just fucking shoot the gun.
Without training, it means nothing. Clearly, you don't watch.
Alright, Garand.
Okay.
There you go.
Poppy Garand, Poppy Plaid. What is he? The Plaid Daddy?
Flannel Daddy.
Flannel Daddy. Don't mess with Flannel Daddy. I love Flannel Daddy.
I don't doubt that.
Anyhow, without training,
so, yeah, no, I mean,
and
I will definitely judge your AR-10 just because I'm very much a purist when it comes to AR platforms.
A Glock AR-15, okay? Because that is what that is.
It's so funny. You like guns. We like guns so much that instead of being happy that somebody bought one...
I never liked the Smith & Wesson MP15. It's just that one specifically. I never liked it. I just thought it
yes, because a Ruger 5.56, which looks identical, is so much better.
Okay, well, there's other ones that I also don't like. But that
It's literally just a 16-inch M4 carbine.
I don't like the handguard. I think it looks retarded.
What?
Yeah. It doesn't look good.
How dare you insult our god, Kyle Rittenhouse?
I am sorry, God. Please forgive me.
We're shipping you to Kenosha, bud. You're done. We're shipping you to Kenosha, and on the way we're giving you a rape charge just to make sure he knows what he's doing. He knows what he has to do.
He knows what he has to do. God has decided my fate. Anyhow, yeah, I don't know. I never really. There's way better AR-15s that you can get for even cheaper than those.
Name one.
Diamondbacks.
No.
Yes.
They're not as reliable.
You can't say that. Anyhow, let's move on before I rage.
Let's move on before he says that Anderson Manufacturing ARs are any good.
I don't even know what that is. Never heard of it.
Good, that's fine. And before he accidentally says that a polymer AR is any good, because I'm sure there's an AR.
Polymer.
I'm talking polymer lower receiver.
No. No, why would you do that? Get like a steel one or something.
It's aluminum, typically.
I was gonna say aluminum, but then my brain was thinking aluminum's too soft. There's no way.
Soft. No, it's just thick.
It's not hard as wood. Hot dog.
I do need to buy a new sling. I'm gonna buy one off of Amazon literally right now.
Alright.
I'm just spending money.
Walk us through this process of you being financially broke.
Alright,
Opposed to physically broke.
what kind of sling should I get?
Leather. Please don't actually get a leather
15?
one. Please. Well, I'm sorry, you like wood shit, so I would expect you to like leather slings.
Well, I don't think they make leather slings that will attach to the type of sling mounts that AR-15s have.
Right now. Let's get on the next topic.
I'd love to get a leather sling for my shotgun if I didn't have to drill a hole for a sling mount.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to do that, so that's not gonna happen. But I will get a better sling for my AR-15. Now. I should have one in my save for later, yes. I have a 2-point sling.
That's so cool.
I should probably get one that's like
from
a brand that anyone's actually heard of. I want it in khaki.
Don't just buy crappy, cheap stuff on Amazon.
I literally am. Hey, it's the #1 bestseller in gunslings.
Anyhow.
I'm not trying to be that poor. You know, I want to buy at least, I want to buy multiple things.
That's why I save money and don't buy things in quantities, but buy things that are good in quality, but I don't buy any.
Quality? There you go.
Yep.
Hey, this guy put it on his M&P, but it's gay because it's got M-lock.
Funny you should say that. Anyhow.
So I'm thinking about having 2 AR setups. Like I said, I mean, I've got... I want that service rifle setup.
$20 bill in my bill phone.
But I also want to get a M4 setup. I want to get like a quad Picatinny, carbine length. Stop!
You started it. You said I got, so I finished it with pockets of pesos.
You didn't finish it. You interrupted. There's a difference.
Yeah, but you didn't let me finish. So do I have to start over?
No! You shouldn't have started.
The bit must complete. It must end.
The bit already ended. I've already made the bit end. The bit is done.
I got cigars and Lone Stars and 2 tequila shots in every bar. But I can't seem to get away. Leaving her in Oklahoma didn't help ease the pain. I guess I'm a long way from okay. Alright, now you can continue, asshole. Don't make that mistake again.
Don't call me an asshole when you're actively interrupting.
Don't make that mistake again.
You're telling me.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I even say that time? Jesus.
Oh no, it's just...
Now you're just singing to sing at this point. I know. Real professional of you on a podcast there, mate, huh?
Anyhow.
Yes,
what is
anyway.
the next topic?
I also want an M4 setup.
Ah.
Because I want like a quad Picatinny, like my dad's M&P. Probably gonna use that same grip, and then I'm gonna probably use the same stock, to be honest. So really, all I'm gonna do is just change up the handguard.
How are you gonna get quad Picatinny, but then say you like wood? Where's the
because I'm getting on the service rifle setup. So I'm gonna have the service rifle setup, and I'm gonna have the M4 setup. I'm gonna have 2 AR-15s. Whoa.
Big
Whoa.
fucking money here. Look at you spending the big bucks.
And then the next one I'm gonna buy though is gonna be a lever action. That's the next one on the docket.
Golden Boy 22.
I want 4570. The Lord's caliber. The Lord's real caliber.
Doing the
Y'all can talk
Lord's
about
work.
your 45 ACP, 45
AC
automatic
penis.
clit pistol. Yeah, there you go. Automatic cold
ACDC.
penis.
45 ACDC.
45 ACDC.
Staring down the barrel of a 45.
So that's kind of the plan for that is. So I want to get that because that'll be so fucking cool, dude. So cool.
Wouldn't it?
I love lever actions.
That's so cool. I could use that to hunt.
I would. I have to get a hunting license.
I have to take a
Or
hunting
find someone who has
course.
one.
Yay.
Me too. Which is funny because you want to be a game warden and you haven't even taken one yet.
Next topic.
So those are the plans for right now. So I know you want an AR-10, but what's the plan after that?
Remington 700 build.
What are you setting your sights on next? That makes sense. I would feel similarly, except I would just be getting a typical Hunter's 700. You know.
And then after that, something with a straight wheel cartridge.
50 Beowulf.
It doesn't sound too bad.
Thoughts? Well, it depends. In practice, yes. On your wall, no.
I might get like a 30-30 or a 45-70 or something. I don't know.
That's what I would get. I actually might get 30-30 instead, just because it'll be a little bit lighter of a caliber. It'll be a little funner to shoot.
Yeah, it's like boom, there goes your shoulder.
Yeah. I do like my shoulder. That's why I shoot a birdshot instead of
buckshot. Let me tell you right now, I
now.
have a KR90K, and it is not fun to shoot. I do not like that rifle.
No.
It's a cool rifle, but I don't like it, because it's not fun to shoot. The stock is cut on it, and it's an 8mm Mauser. So, I am sure you can imagine how painful that is.
No padding.
There is no
padding.
padding.
It is a large cartridge.
Yeah, it hurts. Especially when you do
Like we have
45
AR-15s.
rounds in like 30 minutes.
Yeah. You know, we got the AR-15, which doesn't have
Not even
padding, but it doesn't need it because it's a 5.56. It's really easy. You know, the recoil is super easy. Ooh, I want an AK too.
No. If I get an AK, it would be an AK-103, like one of those newer ones.
I would like an AK-12, but you can't really find
yeah,
those.
No, you have to
I don't really know. I don't bet. I'm not sure if there's enough aftermarket support for AKs to be able to build an AK-12 like I can build an M16. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'll probably end up scratching that idea, but I would still like an AK. So we'll see what I end up getting because there's a lot of good options out there. If I could afford an AKG AK, that would be the best.
That is cool, yeah. How much are those? About to go check.
Like $1,400. It depends on if he's actually selling one at the moment, because a lot of the time he's not.
Mm.
The AK guy, there he is. What the fuck are you doing, dude? Fix your ADHD or I will fix it for you, pal. Let's see, does he have one? Does he have any, Oh, here we go. An AKMS. So it's an AKM with a folding stock. 1524 to 1549.
Mm.
That's
too much.
Rough. It's mint, and I would love an AK guy AK. But I might have to pass on it for that much.
It's too much, and I'm waiting for the AK-50, so I have to save money for that.
The Lady Boy is $1,700.
What is that?
It's an underfolder AK with the Romanian dong.
Is that what it's called, the Lady
what
Boy?
appears to be, yeah. Polish WZ-88 Tontal surplus parts kit built onto an underfolding receiver by the previous factory owners. QC touch-ups, head spacing, barrel population, and final assembly done by us, the AK Guy Incorporated. New U.S.-made reverse dong wood foregrips by APS Firearms. Includes one Magpul 30-round PMag. Magpul makes magazines for Kalashnikovs?
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Do they make 1030s though? Do they make Camirado compliant AK mags that don't look like Camirado compliant AK mags?
I'm sure they do.
MAGPUL Magpul. Yep. There's 4 now.
For what?
So. Commie compliant states.
Really?
There's
$10 is one of those is... Ooh, don't tell me what it was I just thinking of. Massachusetts.
States with mag capacity bands.
My guess is Hawaii.
Oh, there's a lot more.
Oh. Oh no.
There's 9.
Yeesh.
Let's see. Here's a fun game. Guess the mag band states.
Well, obviously Colorado.
Uh-huh.
California, Hawaii.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I want to say Maryland, Massachusetts.
Yep.
I want to say Oregon.
No.
Washington.
Yes, there's 10 now actually, because Washington just did that. So not 9, 10. You're at 6.
How about New York?
Mm-hmm.
And Minnesota?
You got 3 more. Nope.
No, I feel like they would do something stupid like that. Illinois, how could I forget? The state of Chicago.
Nope.
What?
No.
Well, good for you, Illinois. You keep the state of Chicago in their place. Oh, shit.
So I'll just tell you, is there's 3 more, and I don't think you're gonna guess them.
Rhode Island.
Okay, alright. Nope.
New Jersey.
Yes.
Let's go. Yes. And how many more?
2.
2 more. Let's see. I'm gonna go with Virginia.
Nope.
Damn it. Delaware.
No.
Oh, damn it. Michigan?
Nope.
Damn it! I was really about to shit on Michigan there for a second.
Nope, you'll have to find another reason.
Damn it.
Like, that's hard.
Detroit.
No, Michigan has not banned them.
Well, no, that was another reason to shit on Michigan. The reason...
We weren't talking about Michigan, but whatever.
Oh.
You said Oregon.
Hmm?
You said Oregon.
Again?
Is what you said. That's what you said, and then you said something about... What's it called? And I went, no.
Anyhow. How many more? 2?
2.
I'm guessing... Nevada.
No.
Yeah, I don't know why they would ever do that. They wouldn't. That's the thing.
No.
Oh, I really wanna guess this.
They're
I wanna
both
guess
in
this.
New England.
So it's the shitty states like Pennsylvania.
Duh. Pennsylvania doesn't have it, though.
It's New Hampshire?
No.
Thank God. Vermont.
Yes.
Vermont and... Ooh, last one. Let's get the last shot.
Let's see if he can guess it within 3 guesses.
I get it, but I've already guessed, like...
3 more guesses is what I meant.
Oh, Connecticut, obviously.
Yeah.
Duh.
For a final tally, it's California, Colorado, Connecticut, Hawaii, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Jersey, New York, and Vermont.
So that's the list of states I don't like, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Glad we're on the same page.
Those are the and
Volunteer states.
Washington. No.
Unfortunately, sorry,
As well as the
Plaid.
District of Columbia.
Sorry, Plaid Puppy, but...
Oh, he's upset about it too, don't worry. Although, I believe Colorado is the only state that bumps it up to 15 instead of 10.
But why do you have only 10 round mags?
Because more of them are going to be made for California than Colorado. So, instead of making a whole new mag type for one specific state, they just throw their 10-rounders at us. So, in theory, it's a 15, but in practice, it's more of a 10.
Correct.
So, there's that. Let me see where, if there are any other states that do that.
No, I think it's just you crappy states.
New York State has a 10-round limit. Although, actually no, 7. In 2013, New York State adopted a 7-round limit, and although 10-round magazines were allowed to be bought, sold, and possessed, magazines could not be loaded with more than 7 rounds.
That's stupid.
A federal judge subsequently ruled that New York's 7-round limit was unconstitutional.
Good.
California did it. Oh, but unlike Colorado, they also required disposal of any standard capacity magazines by July 1st, 2017.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You can come and take it.
Because Colorado grandfathered them in. So if you had a 30-round mag, you can keep it.
Yeah.
But you can't buy one.
But then again, it shouldn't be like that because everyone should be able to keep them anyway, and the law shouldn't be made in the first place.
So yeah, California's 10, Colorado's 15, Connecticut's 10, Hawaii's 10, Maryland's 10, Massachusetts is 10, New York is 10, New Jersey is 10, previously was 15, now it's 10. Vermont is 10 for rifles and 15 for handguns.
15. They have a wait, who's the handgun?
Vermont. So they allow more for handguns.
Wait, is this law 10 for handguns as well?
10 for rifles and 15 for handguns.
For all
Every
the
other
states?
state has restriction. Every other state restricts it generally.
For both?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that makes
sure.
it even worse. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. Can't have handguns in those states that have more than 10 rounds, which is most 9mm. Doesn't affect 1911s, but affects most 9mm. 380s, some 380s, larger 380s.
That's like crazy stupid. I didn't realize it was that bad.
The following cities also have bans in place. Most of them are in places that already have them in general. DC is restricted to 10. Aurora, Illinois, Chicago, Illinois, Franklin Park, Illinois, and Oak Park, Illinois, and Riverdale, Illinois have restrictions. Aurora, Illinois is restricted to 15. Chicago is restricted to 12. Franklin Park is restricted to 16. Oak Park is restricted to 10. And Riverdale, Illinois is restricted specifically to 35.
Okay, I don't feel like going
So you
through
can't
all
have,
these.
like, 50-round drums.
This is a whole new podcast.
It's weird. No, not really. We're only 68 minutes in, so we can keep going. Who cares? I would really like... It seems that the only magpul mags they have for AKs, though, are 10 rounds, which is just regular 10-rounders, which is so sad. But it's possible I might be able to find another brand that makes them. Because Magpul PMags do look pretty nice. I do like them. A lot more than what's on my current gun, but at least that holds 50 instead of 10. Because Magpul doesn't make 15 30s, they only make 10 30s.
Yeah.
So I'd have to go back down 5 rounds. Yeah, but hopefully I will only be in the state for another, like, year or two. And then I will be able to buy regular Freedom mags.
Freedom! Freedom!
Actually, what... it's more than likely that I will move out of Colorado and then immediately purchase a drum mag to celebrate. And just absolutely dump it. And I'll buy a drum mag and a forced reset trigger and just dump into a pile of trash. And then cry about the $60 I just spent
See, I could buy
on
that
ammunition.
anyway. Cause I'm cool.
But what would there be to celebrate? You can
My
just do
freedom.
that. You never weren't able to do that.
I celebrate my
you know,
freedom.
with your
Freedom.
not gun.
Oh, okay.
Gun you don't have.
Oh, okay. Be like that. Anyhow. That was the long enough discussion about firearms. Even though that's all the past...
Excuse me? What?
Well, that's all the past...
What did you just say to me?
That's all the past few conversations on these podcasts have been.
That's all you want to talk about.
I know.
Oops.
But I would like some variety now.
Magpul bases loaded long sleeve t-shirt. That's awesome. That's really cool. Okay. We can talk about something else. Actually, I never even finished talking about Big R. So, I got the Smith & Wesson there. And then I went back today, and I got a sleeveless Carhartt shirt. The first actual piece of Carhartt apparel I've ever bought, actually. Believe it or not. I don't have any other Carhartt. Well, I have gloves, but that only, like, kind of counts. So it's like the first actual Carhartt shirt that I've ever owned. And then I also got a Browning shirt. That I actually... It's a really nice shirt.
I have like 3 Browning shirts. It's a really nice shirt. For each of them.
It is. It's a really nice shirt, times 3.
Yeah.
See, I'm looking forward to wearing that one. That one's gonna be nice. I'm wearing the Carhartt one right now.
I want my Noah Gregson uniforms to come in now.
When is it supposed to get here?
It ships April 30th. Or May 30th. March 30th.
Like, damn!
It's March 30th. The hat ships...
March 30th.
The hat ships April 30th.
What hat did you get?
The Noah Gregson hat.
You mean the shitty one?
The one with the number 9? Yeah. Because that's all there is.
You could have looked somewhere else. You didn't have to buy it off of there.
Past week. Everywhere. I searched on Pinterest, Dale.
You can't even buy items off of Pinterest.
Or not Pinterest, whatever it was. I don't know. I searched everywhere. I literally looked
eBay, Etsy,
yes,
and Amazon.
Etsy, that's what it was called. I searched on Etsy.
Yeah.
Not Pinterest.
OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace.
Everywhere,
Craigslist.
Dale, everywhere. Every place you've mentioned it, yes.
Oh, that's actually really funny. And that's literally the only one. That's so
Could
sad.
not
Such a
find
bad
a
hat.
single good Noah Gregson hat. Apparently he's
And
not
you still bought
relevant enough.
one.
And I still bought one.
No, he's not. You should have bought like a Bass Pro Shops Austin Dillon hat or something and just played it off.
I might.
Or you could just buy a Bass Pro Shops hat and then like iron on a
I'm
9
gonna
or something.
buy just a regular Bass Pro Shops hat, yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Well, you already bought the Gregson hat, so...
Yeah, I'll probably wear that anyway.
Yeah. I like my Bush hats.
Bush.
Nice. I've heard that in multiple stores. I'll be walking by in my pit shirt and somebody will go, Bush.
Bush.
Yeah. Very used to it. I have no idea how to respond to that, too, though. It's like, what do I say?
You say...
Yeah. You just say it back.
No, then you say...
Shh. Shut the fuck
library.
up, bitch. This is a library. You have to buy anyone a Bush if they say that legally. You are legally permitted
This is the library.
to buy a Bush beer.
You're legally permitted to buy a book.
I need permission?
Yes.
To be fair, who buys books? Just fucking
Nobody.
check it out and then take it back. Or just don't fucking get a book, honestly.
Yes.
Just read a Wikipedia article.
Agreed.
Read the Spark Notes,
Spitting
loser.
facts. Quit spitting. Spitters or quitters.
Spetters or quitters. I don't know.
Alright, well.
Steers or queers.
I think we've
You're from
reached
Texas, you're either a steer or queer, and you don't look much like a cow to me. It's not an accurate representation of the quote, but it's kind of it's yeah, I got the general point across. I'd like to think.
Good spot in this discussion.
I can't fight that because if I try and make a new topic, you're just gonna say that again. So Ohio's getting tired and he doesn't feel like talking anymore, so we gotta end the podcast.
Yeah, sorry, mommy said it's time for dinner, so I get it.
Time for dinner at fucking like 12,
time for dinner at
12:30.
11:30. Yeah. No, not at all. I just done at the moment. Thank you for watching this episode of the podcast. This is episode what? 18? I don't think we even mentioned
18.
that. This is episode 18.
No, we didn't.
We did not.
It's episode 18 of the
episode
Should Have Been a Cowboy
18 of the Should Have Been a Cowboy
Should have been a cowboy. Should have banged a cowboy podcast.
This is episode 18
Should
of
Have
the
Banged a Cowboy podcast.
Thank you for watching and go ahead and check out the other episodes of the podcast. If you are a long-time viewer of this podcast, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Have a good one, everybody.